that modern botanical gardens cannot escape food production issues.
That's a nice way to put it.
Yeah.
We've talked in the grants committee. We've talked about doing something in the children's garden.
They have a compost thing now.
Even if it is long-term sustainable, like in my own little meadow, I have things like sunchokes, which I don't have to eat, but if I had to eat something, I know that I have an edible there.
Or fruit trees.
Yes,
fruit trees.
or fruit trees.
Right.
But yeah, that forest farming concept is just fascinating.
Right,
to
and
me.
there are people around here who would be
There's
really
a
good
lot of
consultants on
mushrooms,
that.
a lot of experts.
The McConkeys.
Yeah.
Oh, is that right?
They're good friends of edible landscaping.
Oh, yes, they would be.
Michael should be part of this.
Well, it's really interesting to me how, part of the issue is in the early stages of building a botanical garden, people who are very knowledgeable about plants aren't needed as much. It's more about development and
Fundraising.
It is more about fundraising, marketing,
And the ability to sit still for long meetings.
putting in place all of the guidelines and guiding documents and getting your mission statement and vision statement and developing your logo. All of those things. So there is going to be very soon, we will invite and recruit those local experts to come in at the phase where they're going to be most satisfied. Because I came to this project because I've been a volunteer coordinator for practically my whole life, and I know more than anybody that you don't call somebody in to do something when it's not their expertise, because they get frustrated. So all of these people, I can hardly wait to get them here, but we're not there yet.
Well, but Michael's also a master interpreter of,
landscape.
Yeah, he really
Well, anyone is free to go to our volunteer portal and sign up, and so we encourage anybody.
Through one day.
Take a little trip, take a little trip, take a little trip and see. Take a little trip, take a little trip, take a little trip with me.
I'm Diane Rosen-Okusa. I chair the grants committee for the Botanical Garden of the Piedmont. And I was just talking to Tom about his possible interest in joining our committee.
And Tom, what do you do?
I'm retired and I am being a garden volunteer.
Are you loving this?
Oh yeah,
It's so convenient.
It's coming along
Do you ride your bicycles at all?
all the time.
So now we can just, we can just bring our bicycle because they made that wonderful trail, John Warren or whatever it's called.
Yep, easy to get here.
Together, isn't it?
Yeah.
Walk and bike on there.
So why
quite
is it
regularly.
so difficult to raise money?
That's not a question I'm going to answer.
No, not on public access TV. It's not censored, so it's okay. But anyway, so the thing that I was trying to talk about a little bit is that I'm 65. So I understand, infrastructure cost and how we need just people, and having people like you who know about the end of this, why you work so hard. So do you get a generalized, people wanting to really, do this project? Do you get a survey done for that sort of thing?
So Jill would be the best person, Jill and Ann, who are our staff members, would be the best person to talk to about this. I have a different lens on this coming from the grants committee. So yes, we do have a survey. It's on our website. We encourage people to fill it out because we are trying to engage the community in getting input from them about what they would like to see for their garden. What do they see the needs of the community are? And we're listening. We listen.
What is your, if you don't mind me asking, were you always writing grants all your life, or did you do something else?
I'm a retired scientist as well. I was on the faculty at UVA in the pharmacology department.
Oh my goodness.
I fell into this a little bit by accident. I'm also a passionate gardener, and I came here to help work in the garden one day.
So your perspective is very structured and rational. Like, you're not doing this willy-nilly.
No. And one of the things I wanted to add, actually, when we were talking before about fundraising and getting money from the government, is that as we continue to grow and get a better face for the garden, I think we'll be able to attract more funding. We're a new organization in terms of requesting funding, and we need to develop our base, our foundation, and our reputation for being able to acquire and manage grants. And as we start seeing some building going on here, then I think the larger grants will become more available to us.
Well, and also when the grant selection, so to speak, were you looking at climate? Were you looking at infrastructure grants? What are you looking for
All different things, and it depends in part on the funding opportunities. So there are some of the missions of the garden are education. So we look at foundations that want to fund education. We're looking at the environment, at
community involvement,
definitely.
And keeping people from having to use other services by garden. And seeing the gardeners and participating and all that good stuff, hands-on.
Gardening and
it's a reason
benefits.
for getting up in the morning, bicycling, everything.
Yep.
There's so many things that you can get grants for. It's like bicycle grants, isn't there?
I'm sure there are.
Well, thank you very much for participating. What do you do, Tom?
I'm going to scoot out because there's some other people I need to talk to.
I'm retired, so I'm here
Did you have a science
volunteer.
background as well?
Yes, I did. Research scientist
And
at UVA.
at UVA, so you're very proud of UVA right now
UVA
for what they're doing?
They do a lot of good things, that's
a
for
lot
sure.
of good things.
That's for sure. Glad to
I'm
be in the
also
community.
science-based, and so I've been following that since 2006, what UVA's been doing. But did you participate in, for instance, getting grants yourself also for your research?
Yes, I did. So hopefully we'll be able to help them out here in the garden to some extent. So I'm working on getting involved in that, as well as helping out with weeding and cutting things.
And the UVA students too. Like, they need something to do this semester, but they don't, a lot of the connection with the UVA hospital and the connection with the UVA student body has always been like a disconnect with the city. As far as, they're coming around, but they don't, if they don't know about the Botanical Gardens, they may elect for another community effort, so.
Could be, yes, but we have had some UVA students out here helping us on Wednesday mornings for the Garden Guardian group.
Do you know how they found out about it?
I don't.
Do you think you have a good presence on Facebook by now?
I have no
You don't
idea.
really. You're just retired. That's it.
I
That's
just
so
come
good.
and do the work.
You're so good. All right. Well, thank you very much. It was nice meeting you.
Okay, thank you, Rob.
Started on the Isle of Jersey.
Oh, absolutely.
And it was amazing because the process of engaging the community, and this was different because it was food, it was farmers.
Yeah.
And they were trying to engage organic farmers, but and the public, but the way they did it was really a beautiful process where they looked to see what people's needs were and what they saw as obstacles. And so, there would be different questions in a place like, what's your need to be in nature? What do you see as making that harder or easier? And then they kind of mapped it out in terms of some ways to approach, I don't know, just the idea of connecting people with each other. And create is a wonderful thing in itself.
Maybe I can invite you guys over to my house because I live on Rugby Avenue and I moved to Charlottesville from Mexico 3 years ago. And Devin Floyd came and gave me a consult. So now I have a savanna in my backyard. Wow! And a rain garden in my front yard and a xeriscape. So we need to all come.
I would love that. And I walk on Rugby Avenue every day. I live on Westwood.
Oh, get out of here. My friend Bev Sweeney lives on Westwood.
Everybody mentions her name, but I haven't met. It's not a neighborhood that has neighborhood.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
What's your address on?
It's 1514.
1514. Okay. All right. Well, I am right around
Yes,
the corner, and
yes.
I'm the one
I walk by-
that's got the sign outside saying this is an example of conservation, water
Do that to
conservation.
my house right now.
Is it- Is it above Greenway toward the university?
Thank you.
What do you think about the
Thank
tour?
you.
It was great.
Was it great? Are you excited?
Wonderful. Yes.
I'm so excited. And I'm Robin Hoffman. I'm a public artist here in Charlottesville, and I do a TV show for 12 years. You probably saw me, Comcast, Channel 13. I also, they watch me, they follow me, and because I'm so bizarre. They follow me at the colonnades. I also do their caricatures at the colonnades.
Oh, fantastic.
The independent living, they have that one travel thing every year, and I sit there and everybody watches their own caricature being done.
Oh, how cool, Robin. That's great.
So yeah, and anyway, it's so lovely to be in this area. I moved from New York, but I have to say for the last 14 years, it's people like you. Right? It's that you enjoy life, and it's very refreshing.
That's great. Well, thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you
That's
too.
great.
Yay! Thank you.
They're the ones that are managing or advising on the quarry gardens.
Okay.
In
I love the
Schuyler.
quarry gardens.
Yeah,
Oh my
so
God.
they're doing that.
Fred Ausch. Fred
Huh?
Ausch is the architect there. He has a quarry actually there.
Well,
In Schuyler.
in
Is
Schuyler,
he
yeah.
engaged in the...
Yes, he's a environmental builder. He builds.
Right.
those-
You know him, don't you?
Who?
Fred
Esch?
Yes.
Is it
OES.
OES?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he's an architect
Wild
here.
staff.
You probably know of him because of other people. Trust me.
So it's different. It's in a different place than the Quarry Gardens. It's closer to Route 6 where he is.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but he does. I mean, I would love to go.
He was on my TV show.
You're not filming, are you?
Yeah.
Oh,
So Robin, so it's Charlotte. I mean, we met many times, but how do I actually get in touch
Yes,
with you?
you just now you just say Robin Hoffman on YouTube.
So you have to come over. So if
So this-
anybody's
Mary, this is
around
gonna
July
be a
4th
series.
weekend,
Okay.
I just finished.
I would love to do something that weekend.
Oh, wow.
Because I'm a
so
softball
hard
player,
for
but I
me
broke my
because
ankle,
it's
so I was like, okay,
it's my
it's COVID,
daughter's
I can't do anything
birthday
else.
and my
But I usually
oldest friend's
raise money.
birthday. Do you
Okay.
think I can
I've been raising for
ever
14 years. I
be
mean,
with
12
them
years. I've been
on,
here for
especially my
Charlottesville Free
daughter's
Clinic
birthday?
through the TV
No.
show.
Oh, nice.
You know,
Costs me
so I'm
now,
always
the
sort of looking
$40
around
a year.
for
So
something
of course,
meaningful
instead
to do.
of using
yeah, I
my
haven't. I
salary
don't know.
for
I don't have
Habitat
no
and Nature
plans so
Conservancy,
far, so.
Okay, all right.
teaching
Well,
everybody,
good.
including Fred.
Well, we'll be
Fred
in
was
touch
one of my
and we'll
worst-
get all
he's so
synced
good.
up
He's
all
treated
around.
like Fred. I
Sarah,
make him
do
paint.
I have you?
And he has, nobody knows, you don't know,
All right.
nobody knows, so it's very fresh.
gotta,
So I'm kind of like
you say
Mr.
you
Rogers
sent it?
and Julia
'Cause I
Childs,
didn't
they say.
Oh, you did?
It's like I'm so
right,
quirky
okay.
that you need to watch what's going to happen next. And my show is called A Day, a Minute with Arts Robin Hoffman. And it's been from the
Yeah, it
very
says that
beginning. And it's all about raising money.
I wonder if it's the wrong number. What is your number?
Wow, that's exciting.
Yeah.
I've talked before about the TV thing and
202.
how much it can expand the
821.
And I've been telling
Yeah,
everybody,
connections.
it's for you. If you
There you
think
go.
about it,
And
think
I've
about a
gotta-
show.
I've
Let's say you
gotta
just want to go
get
buy
the
a
heck
plant
outta
and
here.
talk about it for 26 minutes. You can do that, and it costs you nothing. So the studio's on
But
York
anyway,
Place.
Sarah, I
The studio's on York Place. It's Charlottesville
We'll
Public
get
Access
connected
TV,
either
but
through
also
this.
now it's
You
called
know, your email is
Charlottesville
on all the-
Community
all the-
Media Center, and we won an award because of the Zoom thing with COVID. The general manager is David Dillahunt, and I brought my refrigerator magnets, thank God.
What is this?
So you put this on your refrigerator, and I'll get some more next time. This is the old logo, but this is a new one.
Oh, no, that's okay.
But it's okay, if you also...
I can find you online.
Okay, let me just give you my phone number too, because I do really well with texting. You have something you want me to
People
film.
taking notes.
Yeah. And I want to say why I'm here is because of people like you. This, like New York was, of course, a mecca of intelligent people. But, you know, Charlottesville is like a concentrated form.
Yeah, yeah.
And if you follow the science, and if you follow the gardening, you meet people like you. Like I could just sit here and have conversations with you for 7 hours. Of course,
And we also have very interesting issues because I've seen you in like right in the hot spots and you know, these community meetings.
Because I'm intelligent
just
and I want to get my brain going. I'm not going to sit home, you know. And so, yeah, but no, it just reinforces the fact that Charlottesville is a really unique place. Again,
Yeah, we've got our unique history that needs unwinding too.
I'm getting emails, and I think Jennifer, she's like CC'd you on her intro.
Oh,
I didn't realize. Hi. Oh. I didn't realize that they were like a couple, but because I didn't, I was like, why are we copying this other person? So I put them both on there. I was like, okay, maybe that's the chance. But
can I interview you real quick?
Sure.
Yeah. All right, stand over there. And so this is a day a minute with artist Robin Hoffman, TV show for 12 years. And I'm on Comcast, Channel 13, all that sort of stuff. And we have a studio in New York, place next to Chris.
oh yeah.
You can go there for $50 a year, get a blue card. And then I'm shown 4 times a week. And all the way to Fluvanna, Crozet, everybody sees. So now introduce yourself, if you don't mind. You're going to be on TV.
Okay.
We have to say that so that,
Right.
hit the law. Okay, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Kristen Davis. I'm a board member for the Botanical Garden of the Piedmont.
Why didn't you do this, for instance?
I love being outdoors. Before I went to law school, I'm an environmental lawyer, work on national forest protection, but I wanted to actually get out into the outdoors and take care of some plants.
Do you know who Susan is? Terry Kent?
Yes, Terry Kent. Yes, Terry Kent is like a neighbor, very close friend, and Susan, yeah.
Tell them that you got filmed by Robin Hoffman.
I will.
I'm trying to get them to do that. But anyway, I was the one that helped them with petitions for the solar schools.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I was the one, because I went to events like this and just had my clipboard out, and people believed me. So they signed up. And we got in front of Albemarle County Board and the Charlottesville. And of course, I'm friends with everybody in city council. I helped them get elected on my TV show.
Great.
Yeah, so I'm just talking about logistics.
Yeah.
How we can get things done. We
Absolutely.
connect the dots. But do you know who UVA Sustainability is yet?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Good. I was talking to them. It's that they have some really great students right now, and they're excellent and connected.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
How do you know about them?
I'm at the Southern Environmental Law Center.
Tell them you met Robin.
I will.
So I go to the NRC with Sally Thomas.
Okay.
So what is that? They do the work for it with Liz Palmer and all that. And I don't know how I get into these things. Trust me, I'm a registered nurse, plus public art, that's it. But it started, I think, with this. It's like I meet people,
I'm sure.
very intelligent, and then they go, oh, I belong to this now. And then I kind of just
Connect.
I show up.
Yeah.
Like a zealot. I'm like, hello. And they ask me, what are you doing here? And I'm like, I'm not sure. Because I put it in my calendar. I'm old, like a paper calendar, and I go, oh, I got to show up such and such place, and I just show up.
Yeah.
I don't remember why. So, but anyway, this show is quirky like that. They say I'm like Mr. Rogers and Julia Child. And for the first time using the camera to roll, usually the general manager, David, he just won an award, by the way. That's why I want you guys to take part in the studio for CPA-TV, because it's not like it used to be, just like church.
Yeah.
And we have more programmers now that are doing really interesting things so that people are electing, they have Comcast, to turn on there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And the more we start talking about the town of Gardens or whatever you're doing, it would be awesome. Like you could do,
I'm Elizabeth Parr. I am a garden guide here at the Botanical Garden of the Piedmont, and I recently graduated from UVA in environmental science, and I love botanic gardens. Have always wanted to work at a botanic garden, but there wasn't really one in Charlottesville, so I didn't think. I've grown up in Charlottesville and see the sign, Botanic Garden, McIntyre Fire Botanic Garden on the corner of John W. Warner, and then I saw that the name changed. I was like, what's going on here? So Google.
Wait, come over here with that. So wait a minute, you knew about the name change?
Yes.
Was that important to you?
Yes, it was, and I was like, what? It let me know that something was changing or something was happening, because before I just literally seen the sign on the corner of the hill driving by for years and years and
Why
years.
was it important to you?
Well, it sparked in my mind, something's happening here, something's changing, and so that's when I got fired up.
It was about the fact that, and I'll tell you how I know, because I did a video show, an episode of Michael Payne. Michael Payne was city council. He was running for
but then I can do another one with you. I can send you the talking points, and then you could.
Okay, I'm coming back August.
Oh, I'm so
that's
so
my birthday,
happy
so
because it's so important to us that this.
Okay, I'm sorry. So, Michael Payne, we did a video, and at the time we were using green screen, so I put him in McIntyre Park, and then I was like, I gotta find out about McIntyre Park. And that was at the height of like August 17th of what happened in Charlottesville, right? So I've been learning about all the human rights stuff. I was so surprised, right? Like the changes, like people weren't even allowed to go to UVA, the university, if you were black or a woman, until 1970. So anyway, this is really good that you're young. You're gonna make us go forward and not backwards, and that will be good for everybody, won't it?
Yes, we want the garden to be open and accessible to everyone. So that's our hope and plan, and it is now.
Yes, and it's not political, is it?
Nope, not at all.
And what does political mean to you?
When it comes to plants, not much. Yes. I like flowers and trees and plants, and so try to steer clear of the politics stuff. That's part of why I chose the degree I'm in. That's part of why I love hiking and gardening, because it's accessible to everyone. And
so you stay focused. You don't say, okay, I'm going to vote Republican or Democrat or Independent or whatever. It's not about that. It's not about anything except for the community at large.
Yes.
And it's about the community of plants.
Yes.
And it's about the biosphere. It's absolutely about the biosphere, and I'm so glad that they captured this 8 acres. But also, I'm doing this, and for 12 years, this is the first time. I'm actually talking.
Absolutely, no, I have no
as
problem.
a camera person.
Absolutely.
And this is like me mixing it up. Like I used a green screen. I did a double me for the COVID thing. I was a nurse talking to myself as an artist.
Yes.
You got to watch myself. But anyway, give you ideas. I'm hoping that people like yourself will use public media to capture people's good ideas.
In the design
I can only do so much myself. I mean, I have a life. But I do try to, and so now I'm doing a series. I try to focus. I just finished the senior softball series.
Partner with me.
You have to watch it. It's on YouTube. It's 80-year-olds running. So I actually belong on the team, but I broke my ankle. But 5 years ago I started when I was 60. And what happened was I was actually running, and I had no idea.
But then
like running to the base, you have to tear butt because you have athletes throwing that ball 90 miles an hour. And I was just screaming the whole time I was running the first time. I was like so happy. I can do this. But anyway, so this is going to be a new series for me. Talking on the camera to you. And then finally what I'm going to do as we go along, I usually end up doing 9 episodes of 26 minutes. I'm telling you all this to give you ideas. So now I'm going to be landing up being in the Botanical Gardens doing painting. That's what I really love to do. So I'm going to be, with my, not just talking about the camera, but this is all about the teachiness of my show. I raised $10,000 a year for the free clinic and that sort of thing. So you can do this. You can, and if you're camera shy, I hate cameras. I hate being on the camera, but you feel like you get more focus, you get more when you do the process, when you do a program. It's like, starting an art gallery or starting a botanical garden. That's would be a great show. Could you do that? Could you just like have a show? Just sit there. David will help you. With the green screen back there, you could be anywhere in Australia, anywhere.
We'll see. Lots of opportunities.
Well, thank you very much. And can you just say thank you for being on Charlottesville Public? Thank you for being at the Botanical Garden and Charlottesville Public Access TV.
Thank you for being at the Botanical Garden and Charlottesville Public Access TV.
Thank you so much. Bye. We'll see. Talk to you later.
Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. All it takes is a rake and a hoe and a piece of fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row, someone bless these seeds I sow. Someone warm them from below till the rain come tumbling down. Pulling weeds, picking stones, we are made of dreams and bones. Feel the need to grow my own, for the time is close at hand. Grain for grain, sun and rain, find my way in nature's chain. Tune my body and my brain to the music of the land.